Night or good morning whenever you're watching this. I always start my thing out like that. Well, today is March the 1st. I don't know why I want to feel like dating things. But I'm staying up late, so I might make a couple of videos. Empty out my brain. They see if I'm holding it right up this way or this way. I probably just messed it up. Okay. So, I don't know, a bunch of things I want to like blab on. Noticing your own mind control. This is going to be a big one. Okay, have you ever been like on Facebook and people start posting those stupid like, I don't know, I want to say memes, but they're actually just like words of, only friends, only people who need friends, or good timey friends, or something like that, and something like weird, and then you take offense to it. That's your like ego. And it's weird. What makes you want to go out and call that person out, and what makes you take offense to it, to make you think that it was you? If you're meeting somebody, let's take it to the real world. If you're meeting somebody for like the first time and they say a word that you don't like, or they start right off the bat talking about something, and it's like, this is somebody from the Bible Belt, or oh my God, this girl is something else, and she's just, watch your own head. Be like, wow, I didn't even give her a chance. Why is that? You want to really confront your own self instead of going out and attacking her and saying, I don't like you because you're freaking this and this and that, and you do this, you see, they're pointing fingers, right? So instead of doing that, go inside yourself and see, well, what the fuck? I don't even know this person. Why do I think their opinion really matters that much? And watch your head go crazy. I should link one of those Revolver, like that movie, the Revolver scenes, where it's this guy and his own ego going fucking at it. I should link it underneath. I'll see what I can do. But it's the weirdest thing, because if you start asking yourself why you don't like certain people, you'll find out deep reasons. It's like, oh, because I was told to, or because they don't fit in with what I believe. And then you'll say, wait, well, that sounds stupid. I base my whole existence on accepting everybody. But here I am not liking somebody because of what they believe. What the fuck? Then you'll notice your own mind fucks. I'm just saying this because I've done this. I kind of want to touch on, and it's really close. I kind of want to touch on anxiety, because I'm really going through it right now. And it's so funny, because the thing is anxiety isn't funny. But the thing is people always say, oh my God, I have anxiety, I have anxiety, I have anxiety. And you'll be like, well, I guess that just means you're nervous and you're whatever. I had no idea it was anxiety. And I was like, when I started doing this awakening thing, I would just sit there and be like, holy fuck. When you start noticing your own inner shit, like on yourself, and you're asking yourself, it's like, why do I feel weird and off? What's going on here? And then you start saying, okay, and watch the thoughts that come in and be like, there's nothing going on. And then it's like, you kind of go through this, like what I do. I go through this walkthrough. Like, okay, let me look at the sky. It's not falling. You know, run around like chicken licking. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. We gotta tell the president. But no, I kind of just like go through this like inner checklist, and I say, okay, well, bills are paid. I still got a job. Kids are fed. I've got clothes. I've got a house to live in. And the world's still moving on. So you need to just take a breath and relax and watch it. It's really fucking weird to have this you watching you from inside of you. You're like, what the fuck? And then you start questioning, why am I even upset? Why are you, I think it's like this fucking frequency that kind of hovers over everything. And that's the whole thing about this Christ consciousness, this awareness that lives within all of us. It's freedom from that. And is it easy? Is it granted like that? Is it, it's this thing that grants freedom, mental freedom. And the thing is that you get to it and you do this middle path thing. If I said the word Christ and it bothers you and you're freaked out about it, call it Taoism or whatever you want to call it. It's a middle way. It's not this versus that. It's not this constant warring. So when you do that, it's complete freedom. The freedom doesn't mean that you can go around and run around naked in your fucking street and shit. It's freedom to where you have a different law. It's not like I gotta follow all of these dead rules and this and this and that, because you understand that everything is constantly changing while it stays the same. And you have to think and you have to question your own judgment, your own self. It's not judgment on anybody else. Because who wants that? Who wants that freaking burden to sit there and walk around saying, this one is this and this one is that? But it's exactly what we all do. And I don't know. My tip with the whole anxiety thing is just fucking weird because, it's a full moon and shit. So it's like, the moon. Want to talk about the moon? Oh my goodness. Okay, so check it out. We've got the moon, right? And it's doing its thing, its cycles. The whole thing about the water and the moon's effect on the earth, it's all been turned into like fear porn. Like it's gone straight to the atmosphere level with it. Like this whole Saturn moon matrix and oh my god, there's aliens on the moon and oh my god, all this fucking shit. It's just weird. Meanwhile, not knowing that it awakens things within all of us that it's creativity. It's fucking, why do wolves howl at the moon? Why is it? Your body is mostly water. And water holds memories or frequency. And which is weird because, the water and electricity always seek to run to the lowest point. So it's like you kind of can self-reflect a lot with like a full moon. And that's why it's like a lot of pregnant ladies go into labor during the full moon. But I'm thinking that actually has to do with a lot of this weird anxiety. Because I'm just like sitting back and I'm like, what in the world is going on here? But I'll deal with it. I'll survive. But I've just been better noticing it. I'm not fucking perfect. I would never sit there and stand on a soapbox and be like, I know it all. I know more than I'll ever fucking really know that I know. Just like all of us. Like common sense has been deemed stupid here. And we think that just like all this fucking book shit and all this fucking extra shit from outside makes us smart when we toss out the common sense. And it's like, oh my god, did you just do that? But anyway, the weirdest thing about... I just lost my train of thought. I just lost a train, guys. I lost a train. I don't know. Deep breath. It's really good because I'm kind of documenting this. This is going to be a good one for me to go back to. Full Moon Spaz Out should be the title. But I'm actually calm on the inside. Isn't that weird? Like when I sit there and say that I'm watching the anxiety on the outside, it's your fucking ego. It's this, this persona that you're playing in this lifetime that you fucking think that you are. And it's so it overacts. It reacts. It's everything. It's just fucking, it's a tool that you have to fucking use to manipulate in this material world, basically. So it does what it does. And the thing is learning to do what you need to do and trying to do what you want to do with it. It's funny, I don't know, I was talking to my brother about some stuff, and I was like, we weren't growing up, we never really talked about emotions and opening up and all that sensitive stuff. I knew I was loved, of course, but we never really said it, never really affectionately showed it. And that kind of was like the thing is and I was okay alone doing it and everything and going through life, high school and whatever, but then the thing happened and I hit rock bottom and it swallowed me up. And the thing is that when you hit that, that's when you're actually able to open up and you're able to realize who's really there for you. Shit, because when you're at the top, everybody fucking loves you. Whether it be out of fear or necessity. I don't know. This is all over the fucking place. But that whole mind control thing. Yeah. Somebody says something you don't like. Question yourself why. Because the whole way of Christ is about freedom. And what we end up doing with the teachings of Christ is reversing them and putting them into boxes. The thing that was supposed to free us from our own boxes, we use it to put each other and ourselves back into boxes. And I just be like, oh my God, you just made another prison for yourself. That's not really what it's all about. And it's like, beware of this. Don't touch this. You can't eat this. And you can't be this. And you can't, no. And I just be like, you're talking about higher knowledge, but putting it into the lower realm. And then it's just making us all fucking stupider. So fucking stupid. To where it'll be illegal to fucking sleep lately. Like, oh, you're going to bed? How many hours you plan on sleeping? We'll have to log that. Let me live stream this sleep session. It's the weirdest shit. The whole thing about Christ is being able to choose and not judge. While you do judge but yourself. It's about accountability. Because Christ lives within you. Christ lives within me. There is this divine that is within all of us. And we've just been so shut off from it. Following the outside and caught up doing this and this that we lose track of it. We don't know how to listen to our fucking intuition. And we talk about being in the animal kingdom, right? Well, that's the thing about animals. They're not really programmed with all of this whatever. I mean, if a fucking lion gets hungry and there's a pack of antelopes, he's going to kill enough to eat then. He's not going to kill the whole fucking shit and leave it right there to rot. And then he's like, oh, well, shit, all the meat went bad and there's no more antelope to kill. Oh my God. It's not the greed that we have in this human form. It's ridiculous. Am I all about not having nice things? No, I'm not saying that at all. You can have nice things. But the thing is it doesn't ever seem to be enough. And we don't realize that. You can't really own the mind. Because your mind isn't really what you fucking think it is. That's why it ends up turning into crap. You can rent a space in it. Enjoy the ride. Go up and learn. Yeah, it says, go up to your father's house or whatever. That's like the higher knowledge, the higher wisdom. But you don't just sit up in there and be king of it, because you'll turn into the fucking tyrant that thinks he owns everything, and we don't want to do that. If you got any kind of fucking knowledge or experience about yourself and you want to share it, do it. Because we're just like fucking, woo, going right down the drain into these all these conspiracy theories. Oh my god, it's an evil triangle. It's an evil circle. Oh my god, look at that shape. Oh my god, look at that letter. It's a bicycle. It's evil. So-and-so is doing this. So-and-so is doing that. So one fucking thing, guys. I'm so over the fear. I think it's time for us to stop being fucking afraid and to actually hold ourselves accountable for freeing our own minds. Nobody else can tell you about your fucking mind control. And if they do, you will want to kill them, because you'll say, this motherfucker thinks he's smarter than me. This motherfucker thinks they know more than me. Who the fuck are they? They can't tell me anything. I know it all. And that's your mind control. Have a good night. Or day. Or whenever. Have a good day. Yeah, I did that B style.